uncertainties. So the field of defense, now digital energy, are new areas, new technology, which we can further explore. But I'm also happy to note that we do acknowledge the presence and contribution of your professionals and workers from the beginning. And now, here in Malaysia, including your students in our universities, and for those who have excelled their various skills and the various specialization that we require, that we will give that preference for them to stay and contribute here. You're also passionate on a few other issues, and which you have seen my colleagues here collaborating and agriculture with enhance or increase the import of rice. There is an interest to export beef, meat to Malaysia. We will facilitate this, of course, and as I've said, since you have assured that it's a competitive price, we will certainly do what is necessary. Even you mentioned up to $200 million worth. Very hungry. I received him at the hotel last night, and first because the brother he not only politely suggested diplomatically, but he also harassed. But I think in a good way. So I certainly welcome that, discuss with my team, and we will certainly do that. But he has also encouraged us to establish better collaboration with STEM, ICT, innovation, TVET, digital, E&E, semiconductor. And I think these are new areas, and Pakistan, among Muslim countries, were clearly far ahead initially in this field, and therefore that potential is still there. Now that we have secured stability in the country, and we certainly would welcome further collaboration. Now, on the regional and international issues, we did discuss on issues hoping to establish peace in the Pakistan-India subcontinent. It's important for us in the region, and our joint efforts and collaboration to counter terrorism. I'm of course extremely appreciative of your stance and latest I heard in Doha on the Palestinian and Gaza issue. We jointly said that this common exhortation and declaration without some concrete proposal to end this misery to the millions of people in Gaza and Palestine. So we jointly, of course, look favorably at the 20-point peace initiative by President Donald Trump. Although Malaysia do express some concerns, but at least on the point of cessation of hostilities, stop the insane bombings and killings by the Zionist Israeli regime on Gaza in particular. That is a clear position taken by Arab countries, Muslim countries, and most of the countries in the world now, and with the support and commitment by the United States, inshallah, we will achieve peace. At the same time, access to humanitarian assistance is needed because people can make it. I can't really imagine, as you have said, that it's 2025. After enduring so much hardship, we can still find people, women, and babies being born and killed. This is just totally insane as far as I'm concerned. inshallah, like to teach. This is our joint position in supporting this peace initiative. Would probably further help this desire to achieve peace. And thank you again for all these honors, doctorate you gave, and translation of Madani script into Urdu language. I hope it's your translation. I can comment whether the style of Urdu is good. Maybe this you should get the best translation of Urdu, as we have done so for some of the great works of Maifal, Asad al-Khoury, and David Nama, and the most recent, of course, the Constitution of Religious Law of Islam, which I think is one of his great scholarly contribution aims with the latest annotations. And at the same time, I've also suggested that the great documentary on Allama Muhammad Iqbal, produced by I think Akbar Ahmad, will be shown so that people understand not only the greatness of Fadl Azhar, Al-Jinnah, but also the ideas, visions of traditional Islam. These are talking about the documentary of Al-Jinnah. So thank you again and welcome to your second book.
I now invite the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan to deliver the statement.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellency, my very dear brother, Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Honorable Ministers from Malaysia and Pakistan, government officials, distinguished members, and our brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Dear brother, let me at the outset once again thank you from the core of my heart on behalf of the people of Pakistan and my colleagues for extending exceptionally warm welcome to all of us here in our second home, brotherly country, Malaysia. This is my first visit to your great country, but believe me, ever since last night we arrived here, I feel familiar faces, very cordial, very warm, as if we have known each other from ages. And that is, I think, it stems from sincerity of purpose and very true friendship. It's like a family reunion. My dear brother, you are a leader of great qualities. Your motherly vision pivots around your outstanding leadership. And that is show compassion, kindness, and be helpful to your brothers and sisters. And you have shown outstanding courage, resilience, and patience. throughout your political career. And the way you are focused on building your great country into one of the most strong economies in the region and around the globe speaks volumes about your leadership skills, your vision, and your dynamism. And I know that you do daily exercise, which is keeping you young and smart. My very dear brother, today we had very productive discussions in smaller meetings, and then of course at delegation level. And we have covered a wide range of matters pertaining to our bilateral relations and of course other international matters. And I'm very happy that our views converge on almost all important issues. Your visit to Pakistan last year was a memorable visit in terms of further cementing our bilateral relations. And of course, during your visit, you expressed your feelings in a manner that conveyed your love and affection for the people of Pakistan in no uncertain terms. Of course, you're not a stranger to Pakistan. You've been there many times. You've had your education over there. You know city of Karachi very well. Lahore and other places, Shalimar Gardens. And your Urdu is, mashallah, still very vibrant. I had to learn a few words in Malay language so that at least I can tell my friends that he knows Urdu very well. And I want to start learning Malay language. And that will be my teacher as well. Excellency, today I am very happy that you have expressed your vision how to build our economic and trade relations, how to promote joint ventures, how to encourage investments by Malaysian investors in Pakistan and Pakistani investors here in Malaysia, how we can benefit from your vast experience in technology, IT, AI, and other areas of economic growth where Malaysia has done excellently, remarkably well. Your GDP is growing at a very satisfactory level. Your global trade is growing. You have a positive trade surplus. And of course, your exports are growing. I think these are the areas where Pakistan stands to benefit from Malaysian experience. Therefore, today I want to make it publicly known that Pakistan wants to join hands with Malaysia, not only to benefit from your experience, but have joint ventures mutually beneficial projects where Malaysian expertise and Pakistani expertise can join hands together, where in areas we have an edge and areas you have an edge should cooperate together. And agriculture is one area, IT is another area, and of course, in the field of vocational training and skill training, here Pakistan is doing wonderfully well. We have thousands of students here in Malaysia. They are doing their great responsibility in nation building efforts. We have about 150,000 Pakistanis in Malaysia contributing in nation building efforts. I think all this put together gives us great encouragement and hope that we can use this potential and make our economies stronger and moving forward in unison, in tandem, by having win-win benefits. Your Excellency, you have announced a quota of $200 million for meat export from Pakistan to Malaysia. I am eternally grateful to you for your generous announcement. But let me also make it abundantly clear for our Malaysian importers, Malaysian officials, that this quota of exporting meat to Malaysia will be regulated by market price mechanism, will be regulated by all halal certification required by Malaysian custom authorities and Malaysian food authorities and Malaysian consumers. And I want to assure you and guarantee you that we will make all possible efforts to meet all your conditionalities and terms and conditions. And only on that basis, we will inshallah achieve not only this quota of $200 million, but inshallah in time to come, it will increase and have quantum jump, because when consumers are happy, then I think sky is the limit. Your Excellency, I would like to come to a very important point. Just a while ago, we have added yet another bridge between Kuala Lumpur and Islamabad, bridge between Lahore and Kuala Lumpur, bridge between Karachi and Kuala Lumpur, Quetta and Kuala Lumpur, Peshawar and Kuala Lumpur. By launching the Urdu translation of my dear brother's wonderful seminal work by the name of Script. Script is a guiding framework. His Madani vision of sustainability, vision of mutual respect, vision of care and compassion, vision of innovation innovation, research and development, vision of prosperity and progress, and vision of mutual trust that makes SCRIPT, SCRIPT. And this Urdu translation has been launched today. And these are the great virtues and values which Brother Ibrahim has inked in the script. And I think it will speak across the borders and for this generation and coming generations. My dear brother, last year, the works of Allama Iqbal, Shikwa and Jawab-e-Shikwa, Asrar-e-Khudi, and the reconstruction of the religious thoughts in Islam were translated and shared in Malaysia, opening new avenues for intellectual exchange between our two nations. Among these, Asrar-e-Khudi, the secrets of the sect, lays down Allama Iqbal's foundational philosophy that the strength of a nation and the destiny of its people lie in the awakening of oneself, of itself. Allama Iqbal later encapsulated this very message in his immortal lines. And I'd like to translate for your kind consideration, understanding, and consumption. Yes, I will read. You will understand what I know. Allama Iqbal says, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Now I'd like to translate this in English, but he can do it in the next way. Would you like to let me translate it?
No, I just different situation. और दिल की गहराई आजर की गाँव.
Says mankind, humanity, and the Muslims particularly, especially, that raise yourself, your personal self, raise yourself to such heights of glory that before destiny is written, taqdeer, destiny, what Allah Almighty has in store for you, destiny, through your hard work, honest purpose, undying efforts, innovation, which he has said in his script, research and development, your vision, your honest purpose, your compassion, your kind-heartedness, generosity, innovation. You should do all this so that, and this is called khudi. Not khudi is also in a way translated ego, not ego. That you have to personify yourself with all these virtues. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained in Quran Kareem, and our by Hasna that you have to be a person, a human being, a Muslim with all these virtues. खुद ही को कल बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले raise yourself, your own self to such a height through these interventions, not through arrogance, not through ego, through untiring efforts, selfless efforts, sacrifice, blood and sweat, to a level God will Himself ask you, O human being, O Muslim, what is your desire? This is the height of glory, apex of glory, touching heights of glory. So खुद ही को कल बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा से. So I think this is what is the context of Iqbal's philosophy for self-realization, for self-discovery. And this is what we have done here in Malaysia. So the sprawling country